Good morning, everyone. How are you? How are you doing? So let us stand up and let us have our prayer for this morning. Okay, close our eyes and bow our heads. Lord, we ask you today to guide our actions by your holy inspiration and grant that we may carry them out with your gracious assistance, and that our every prayer and work may begin always with you and through you be happily ended. Amen. Once again, good morning, everyone. Okay, have a seat. Before we begin our lesson for the day, I just want to ask if there are any absentees today. Okay, that's nice. Very good. All of you are present. So, let me begin this lesson or this lecture in our first activity. So, are you ready? Okay. So, for today, I have here 10 pictures. And you're going to tell something about these pictures. Is it clear? Okay, very good. So the first picture is this. Okay, who want to tell something about this picture? What you can see in this picture? Okay, please, Luisa. Good, very good. Next, let's proceed to the next picture. Okay, Rigor. Nice try. That's correct. This is a hunting backpack. Then, next one. And the hunting backpack is the one that the hunters use when they are having their hunt in the forest or in the mountain or mountainside. Next picture. Yes, please, Alexa. Can you see in this picture? Can you please tell something about this picture? Excellent. Very good. This is an example of an Ifugao wedding. So in this picture, you can see a wedding ceremony happening in Ifugao. And then let's proceed. Who else want to answer and who else want to tell something about this picture? Yes, Raven? Okay. Can you please answer? Can you please describe this picture? Very good. You're correct. So this is a bulul or the rice god, and it is the god of the Ifugaos when they are having their harvest. So what you have said is correct. Then let's proceed to the next one. Okay, who among you want to describe this picture? Yes, Precious. Okay, very good. So what you have said is the tradition of the Ifugaos. You are right. The next one. Who else want to describe this one? Okay. Can you see this one? Okay, very good. Oh, how about you? How about you, Caleb? Okay. That's right. Very good. This is an image of a headhunter. So as you can see, there's a skull that has been held by the Ifugao. So this is an example of a headhunter. Okay, so what you have said, Caleb, is correct. Then let's proceed. Let's proceed to the next one. Okay. Who else want to answer? Who else want to describe this picture? Yes, Priscilla. What is this? Yes, correct. This is an example of a house. And this house is called Thatch House. Okay, very good. Next one. This is the seventh picture. Who else want to describe this one? Okay. Yes, Cassie? Of course. You're right. Very good. So, we're all familiar in this picture. This is the rice terraces in Banaue. So as you can see, there are many rice fields. You are correct. And then next. Okay, who else want to answer? Oh yes, Marife. What can you say about this picture? Okay, good. You're right. So this picture shows an example of tourists who are choosing or who are going to Benguet or Ifugao. And then next picture is about, who else want to answer? Again? Okay, you. What's this? Very good. So that's for today. Our first activity is related to our topic for today. Who have an idea about our topic for today? Anyone? Yes, please. Rhea. Okay, very good. Our topic for today is about the prowess of Ari Guyon. So I have here a copy of the story. So I will going to disseminate it to you, to all of you, and then you are going to read it for 5 minutes. Okay, Andrew, please distribute these photocopies. Okay. Did everyone has their own copies? Okay. Very good. So now I will give you 5 minutes to read the story, and then after 5 minutes, we're going to have our next activity. Let's proceed to our next activity. So our next activity deals with the discussion of the story, The Prowess of Ali Guyon. So Prowess of Ali Guyon is an example of an epic. So when we say epic, original epic, it mirrors the culture and society of the region where it originated. So in every regional Filipino epic lies stories of valor and greatness of the hero in the story. So in the story of Ali Guyon, it is considered as an epic in the Ifugawans because of the greatness and valor and extraordinary power of Ali Guyon. So let us discuss what's in the epic, The Prowess of Ali Guyon. So who are the characters in the but before that, but before we proceed to the story, so let us first discuss about the vocabulary words or that will unlock the difficulties in terms of understanding the story. So what are the words that had been mentioned in the story that might confuse everyone? So the first word is the austerity. When we say austerity, it means simple life. So in the story, we can read this word and I want you to understand and I want you to know that the meaning of this word is simple life. Then the next word is ostentation. So what do you mean by ostentation? Ostentation is the unnecessary display of wealth. Then next is spear. So when you have read this word in the story, spear means weapon with sharp edges. The next, valor. So as I have mentioned earlier, valor means the courage or the bravery of the hero in the story. Then another word that been mentioned there is precocious. So what is precocious? Precocious is having or showing qualities of an adult at an early age. So if you are confused what precocious means the person is showing or displaying a quality or qualities of an adult even at the early age. Then another word is prowess. So when we say prowess, it distinguishes bravery or extraordinary ability. So as far as I remember, and I know that you read this also, Ali Guyon showed that prowess in the story or in the epic. So who are the characters in the story or in the prowess of Ali Guyon? So the characters are Amtulaw. Who is Amtulaw? Is there anybody want to answer? Okay, very good. So Amtulaw is the father of Ali Guyon. Next, Dumulaw. Who is Dumulaw? Okay. Can you please tell me who is Dumulaw, Alexa? Very good. So Dumulaw is the mother of Ali Guyon. And then next, Ali Guyon, of course. Who is Ali Guyon? Ali Guyon is the son of Amtulaw and Dumulaw. And then who is Pangaiwan? Pangaiwan is the contender of Amtulaw. Then Pumbakhayon. Yes, Priscilla. Okay, very good. So Pumbakhayon is the son of Pangaiwan. And then who is Bugan? Yes, Precious? Okay, Bugan is the daughter of Pangaiwan. So where is the settings of the story? So the settings of the story is in Hananga and Daligdigan. So those are the place where the story or the epic happens. So what are the important events that happen in the epic? Is there anyone who want to answer? Okay, so the first thing, Amtulaw and Dumulaw are very rich but they are unhappy. And then the next event, they offered numerous sacrifices to the spirits. They live frugally, simply, and they have austerity and lack of ostentation. Then another event happened is Dumulaw gave birth to Ali Guyon. So Ali Guyon is the hero in the epic. So in his childhood, he displays precocious, quickly learned songs, recites long prayers, is skilled with spear and shield. At the age of 3, he first fish and catch pigs. At the age of 5, he caught wild chickens. And at the age of 7, he became the companion of Amtulaw on hunting trips. So what else are the events happen in the story? Ali Guyon became the favorite of all people in Hananga. Then Amtulaw taught him the arts of hunting, fishing, and the stories of valor and prowess. He also told him the tension between him and Pangaiwan, his contender. So when he reached his manhood, he calls his friend skilled warriors. So when he became a man, he called his friends skilled warriors. Then he shared stories about glories in war, victories, prizes that they could bring home, fame, and adventures. So his fellow skilled warriors joined the plan of Ali Guyon. So in Daligdigan, in Hananga, Ali Guyon is famous. So in Daligdigan, on the other hand, he challenged Pangaiwan. So Pambukhayan stood up for his father. So during the war, no one got hurt and wounded. They started to admire each other's bravery, humility, and courage. So the people in both Hananga and Daligdigan started to like each other. Then Ali Guyon soon realized that he does not want to kill him anymore, and they had a huge celebration after the war. So throughout the feast, Ali Guyon was fascinated by a girl. So that girl is named Bugan, and Bugan is the daughter of Pangaiwan. So Ali Guyon requested to Pangaiwan to bring her daughter in Hananga and marry her. Then Bugan thought of Ali Guyon as Pangaiwan gave his blessing to Ali Guyon and Bugan. Then Ali Guyon brought her to Hananga and asked for the blessing of his parents and told them that their enemy in Daligdigan is no longer an enemy but a friend. And then, peace did come to Amtulaw and Dumulaw, to Hananga and Daligdigan, and to Bugan and Ali Guyon. And they got married and had many children. So, that was the story or the epic of Ali Guyon, or the prose of Ali Guyon goes or went. So, the questions, what makes the story of Ali Guyon an epic? Anybody? Okay, very good. So the greatness and valor of Aliguyon make this story an epic. Then how do parents influence their children's actions? Anybody? Okay, very good. So every actions or every action of the parents really influence the actions of their sons and daughters of their children. Then how do we resolve conflicts peacefully? Or personally, how do you resolve conflicts? Okay, very good. So peace talks can be a way or a mean of resolving conflicts. And then, for your activity, for your last activity, you are going to make a storyboard. And I will give you an example of that storyboard. It maybe 3 pages of that storyboard is enough. Based on the story or based on the epic of the or based on the story of Aliguyon, you are going to make a storyboard. So 3 pages is enough. So when you say storyboard, it contains picture, dialogue, or a short summary of the story, and I will check it later, or you will pass it later. I will give you 20 minutes to make that storyboard, and then after 20 minutes, you're going to pass it. Is that clear? Okay, very good. Here are the examples of a storyboard. Are you done? Okay, please pass your work. And for your assignment, you are going to make a thematic statement about the epic that we have read. It will gain 10 points. So that's for today. Goodbye, class. Thank you.